I try to tell them, but they ain't wanna listen. Now they forced to back up and pay attention. Get in tune to it. This is G music. All the trappers and the fiend in the hood use it. You can ride to it, you can bounce to it. Do your thing with the gang and drop an ounce to it. Get your hustle on. It's all about that paper. Y'all can't fuck with us, cause this is our year. Lies that we're finally in. We here, niggas. Knock, knock. It's SC. Highly underrated, but you gon' respect my G. Since the NO ain't been no threat like we. Plus we hotter than a pot of jalapeno pepper seed. And if you got a problem, buy that motherfucker, step to me. It ain't a gumbo to the pale metal tree, it's in the recipe. Rapping to the death of me. Getting on is my destiny. Smith and Wesson long, big chrome if you're testing me. That's what I live by. That's what I stand for.
Big Al, what's happening, man? I'm feeling good today. This is a wonderful, wonderful time in Washington. Sports. We got, you gave me some information a little earlier. I was going to say we got a good little Washington Wizards team coming up. Got the draft. We kept our fourth position. They're not going to jag us out of fourth league. We're going to get number 4. They ain't going to give us number 1. You got that. You forget that. We're going to have number 4. But you told me my man AD trying to get out of town. I thought he was going to stay in town. I said,
I mean, it may work out to our benefit. He may stay. He may have to force to stay. He want that check. He may have to stay for a couple of months.
I don't see a lot of people checking for him, though. You know?
Yeah, I don't think I don't either.
Since they start calling them street clothes, man, his little money little joint's going down, baby.
I mean, I don't see him making a big difference on any team at this point in his career. You know what I'm saying? So he may be forced to take that check and get on that court if he's trying to get traded. At least forgive us good 6 months so we can get another.
Give me some time, man. Show me that you can stay healthy. Maybe you can get to another team.
Yeah.
Maybe
you know what I'm saying? Now we may parlay that and trick somebody to give us a top 10 pick.
Hey, it wouldn't be the first time.
You know what I'm saying?
First time.
You know what I'm saying? But
it's Bradley Bill on his way out.
Yeah. We did good with Bradley.
We will flip a dude in a minute. And listen, if y'all just coming in, y'all know who we are, man. This is the OGs of the DMV. It's hard for us to stay on subject. I know this is a football podcast, but we be all over the place, man. But that's my man, Big Al. We got another brother, Trey Z, who's not in the film today. He's doing some other stuff. You know, he stays busy. He comes on when he comes on. And if he pops on, I'll play him on. He got his own theme song, so I'll pop him on. You know what I mean?
Sit on the porch, dropping bombs like cookie on the shit.
Well, Big Al, we talking about draft picks today, man. We're talking about our draft picks that just
Commanders. Yes,
we had a pretty good draft class, I think. As far as it was, we only had a couple picks, so we couldn't go deep into the draft. We ain't had nothing to trade with, but it is what it is, man. And I saw my man, the coach, old Big Dan.
Big Dan.
Saw him on one of the shows today. We're going to play that. We're going to react to it, man. And we're going to get into our draft coverage of 2026.
So let's just take it one step at a time. The Combine. I've done the Combine now for 20 plus years on NFL Network. Can count on the number of times on one hand that I was blown away by a Combine performance, saying it's one of the best I've ever seen. And his was that. What about for you?
Yeah, I think it's rare. You know, you've covered it enough, and certainly me being in the league long enough. This type of linebacker, the athletic traits, the speeds, the size, the length, it's not an every year player. And I'm a developmental coach, man. I can't wait to coach him. And he's hungry for it. He wants to improve. Seeing, his first couple of years at DB and then shifting down to linebacker at the start of the 24 season, I just feel like this guy's going to take off reps at the position and just seeing it more and more. Man, I can't wait to get rolling with it.
That was my man, Dan Quinn. That's our coach, our big coach on the national stage, talking about our number one pick, Sonny Styles, Big Al. They've been using a lot of names for this dude, man. They can't stop heaping praise on him. They call him a generational player. They call him the best linebacker to ever come through the combine. What do you think, man? What do you think? I know that's our number one pick, and we all happy about it, man. But what do you think about that? Is he a green dot on day one, or is he just going to be a developmental player like Dan Quinn said?
I think at this particular point, definitely he's high ceiling person. He is a developmental player. He is not, Ray Lewis coming out of Miami. You know what I'm saying? He's at that linebacker level because Ray played linebacker since he was, 12 years old. This guy played multiple different positions, played basketball. This guy was a phenomenal athlete. He can play anything. I mean, that 43-inch vertical, I think he get 12 feet broad jump. That's some crazy. I mean, this dude is
all time.
It's just crazy. But his whole family is athletic. His daddy was athletic. His brother is that. His brother ran a 4.2. You know what I'm saying? His brother's athletic. These guys are just, they got that superhuman gene in them. You know what I'm saying? Now, Dan got to make a linebacker out of him, make a all-star, guy out of him because he has the ability to be do super things. We see that. We even saw it on the tape that he can do super things where he knows what he's doing and he can play fast. When he's not thinking and he plays fast, he does superhuman things. My problem is that maybe this year we might not see that from him because he's learning how to be a linebacker. He was a safety. I played safety in college. And I played safety in high school, and I grew up playing safety. Safety and linebacker are two different positions, totally. Yeah. Okay, so this is going to have to be a coaching thing. I'm not a firm believer of X's and O's. I'm more pros and Joes. That's just how I am. But in this particular case, this guy's ceiling is so high. He's such a great athlete that Dan's positional player, his linebacker coach, and Dan himself, and the defensive coordinator are going to have to put time in him to be Michael Parsons. But Dan has done this already with Michael Parsons. Michael Parsons wasn't a complete player. He made Michael Parsons an unstoppable lineman before he hurt his knee. His knee's hurt now. But he made Michael Parsons that special player. And he's got to do the same thing. Remember a guy named Jerron Curse, Deacon? They call him the Freak.
No, I know, yeah.
That's the type of talent. Jerron Curse was averaging about 12 sacks a year.
Curse was a big boy though.
Yeah.
That dude was huge. But this dude was fast. He's more lean. Yeah. When you transitioning from safety to linebacker, you got to gain a little bit anyway because you got to fight against these linemen coming up on the second level.
Guards.
So, do you think? I mean, he's going to be on the field a lot. I think just for learning purposes.
Yes.
Because you have Leo Chanel, you have Frankie Louvo on the field, you have a little coverage that just in case he make a mistake, you have guys who can cover for that. You know what I mean? Yeah. They all should be reading the same play.
Right.
So the more he's on the field, the better he's going to be. Now, he doesn't have to be greened out on day one, but I think he will see a significant time on the field during the season because you get chosen number 7. You got to play. You're getting thrown on the fire.
You got to play. You got to play.
Yeah. So
I'm just saying we may not see the special player in him.
Listen, not everybody comes out of college day one is super ready and super at their highest level of talent. This is his second year learning this position, and he's going into the NFL at that level. So there's going to be a learning curve, obviously. Yeah. But I think with where everybody's saying that he's a film rat, gym rat. He's in the film room all the time with his father. I heard what is that? What's the linebacker we had? I forget his name. But he's talking to his father. If anybody knows it, probably everybody knows who watches this. His father played football.
With him, yeah.
So he has the pedigree. Like you said, his brother.
London Fletcher.
Yeah, his brother is older than him. He got drafted this year too.
Yep.
He's fast. So they have the family. Like you said. So I'm getting more excited now the further it's getting away from the draft. Sometimes you get draft fatigue. You just want to get it over with, man. That's where I was. But now we're going to start getting into mini camps and all that stuff. So these guys are about to start the work of becoming NFL players.
Right.
So let's just hope that, he carries on from where he started and moves on to having a long career here with the Washington command.
Now, Deacon, would you prefer his running mate, the safety that was more ready to play
No.
safety
No,
down?
we got a safety. We got a safety. I mean, you got to let the guys play who we're here. We needed somebody to take over for the yellow jacket or the gold jacket, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? We need somebody in that position. We got a safety. We got cornerbacks. Maybe we'll have the greatest stack of. Here's the question: you think if Delaney was there, we would have took him as a cornerback as opposed to Styles?
I'll be honest with you, me personally, thinking about it, knowing the value of players, I would have took Delane because cornerback is a more valuable player in the days NFL than a inside linebacker. Now, the issue is with Styles, he doesn't have to be just an inside linebacker. He has so much talent.
Yeah.
You can put him on the outside. He can blitz. He might can put his hand in the dirt and come around the corner. He's so talented. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's the same thing they said about Chanel. We got too. That we picked up.
Same thing. So it was really a tough pick for me because Delaney was such a shutdown corner, and Downs was a great safety. His floor is already high. He's already ready to be a green dot guy. Downs was already ready to be a green dot.
Yeah.
I don't think Styles is. I wouldn't have Styles with the green dot because I want him to play as fast as possible. Right? He's learning, and sometimes when you're learning, you're moving a little slower. So I wanted him to be not processing what everybody else is doing. We got the green dot. You got to know what everybody's doing. I want him to process what he's doing. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
So I, and I realized he's a great young man. I heard him talk. He seemed like he's, very mature for a 21-year-old. You know what I'm saying? He's a great athlete. He's already settled. I'm hoping that he can galvanize in the defense because our defense is terrible. That's just face the fact. Last year our defense was terrible. We need somebody to galvanize us.
It was rough last year, but I do like the. We picked up people in positions that we needed. To be honest with you, on defense. We didn't do much for the offense yet, but on defense, we picked up the rush end, which we needed, right? We picked up a safety. We picked up a couple corners. They're not the best, but they're probably better than what we had, because, Lattimore, I don't know what he was doing. He wasn't doing nothing. He could hardly get on the field at some point. So we're markedly better on defense on paper. We got to figure out everything is going to be brand new this year because we have two.
And we got different, like you said, different coordinators.
Two brand new coordinators, first time coordinators. So we don't know what's going to happen. So they may be great on the field if they had a great coordinator, or they, say vice versa. We don't know yet. So we just had to, temper our expectations a minute. We're always going to be fans, but we have to understand that this is going to be everything's a work in progress this year.
Yeah.
Anyway, we got more than just one pick, man. We had a couple picks, and our second pick we had was Antonio Williams. Now, to be honest with you, nobody's seen this coming. Come on, nobody had us picking Antonio Williams. To be honest with you, I didn't even know who he was until we picked him. I had to go research what this guy was.
Yeah, me too.
Because I was thinking, okay, I was like, Brazel's right there because I'm in Tennessee, so I see him all the time. You know what I'm saying? Brazel's fast, tall. He doesn't have a great route tree, but sometimes you don't need great route tree if you just running the 4-2-3 or something like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
They picked up Antonio Williams. Now I did watch his tape, big guy. His tapes is normal. He's not doing nothing special. He does separate. He does run good routes. He is just a solid wide receiver. Now, I don't know if that makes a great number 2, but it might make a great slot. You know what I mean? So he might not be a number 2 wide receiver, but he may be a number 1 slot receiver.
Well, the hard thing for me to evaluate him, Clemson's quarterback was so bad. The offense was so bad. Yeah. So you see him separate and get open, but the team around him was terrible. You know what I'm saying? So it was hard to evaluate him. Where Brazel had a better quarterback. It was a couple dudes out there that had, better complementary players. See, why was
Jacoby Lane?
Huh?
I like Jacoby Lane from Alabama.
Yeah, it was like 4 players that I had on the board at that point.
Ted, what's his name?
What's the dude from Georgia State or Georgia? What was he from? Georgia State?
I don't know. It was some fast dudes out there too.
Yeah, it was a couple dudes out there that was bigger, true X's to me, look like X's. You know what I'm saying? Right. True that could possibly be number 1. what I saw this dude, if at best he'd be like the dude that played for Detroit. What's the dude? The dude that plays for Detroit. That's pretty good. That's a number one for them.
Oh,
he's a route runner.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, at best.
Yeah.
And where I understand, the Commanders are trying to run a more Detroit style type offense this year. We're not running that non-traditional offense what we did last year. This year we got Jaden under the center, 5-yard step, 7-yard steps and throw, and we're running a more Detroit style 2-man, maybe 2 backs sometimes, more a traditional NFL zone run type offense, closer to Chicago and Detroit style offense.
So we're doing more runs than passes. We're saying
we're
more runs than passes, but just more of a run.
You got to pop in Detroit's offense and pop in Chicago's offense. What's the dude's name? We tried to recruit. We tried to be our coach. Yeah. So we're running that. This guy is from that tree. You know what I'm saying? Yes. And apparently, the Peters wants somebody to run a traditional NFL offense. He didn't particularly care for our last offensive coordinator.
It was a little collegey, a little gimmicky.
Gimmicky. And it led to Daniels playing superhero just too much.
Yeah, but that was also because we have great wide receivers. We had great, and the lines just now coming around. I mean, basically we had the same lines we had last year, but except for the center. The only reason, like, if Love had failed, I didn't want Love. Jeremiah Love, because to me, the running backs we have are good enough if they have a hole to run through. So let's get the line to make a hole. Some kind of way Blau has got to figure out. I mean, the one good thing is we got rid of OG Bobby Johnson, right? He's gone. Now we got a professional line coach in there. So maybe if we can get some holes, man. You see what Corey could do when he gets a hole. He bust a 60-yard touchdown. He can do it.
I mean, I understand. We're going to talk about the running back that we picked up at Penn State, but when we get to him. But the way I understand it, they want a Gibbs, Montgomery type of style running game.
Well, we needed a third down back. We needed a serious third down back, and that's what that guy is. But
we actually, like you said, I believe we got like 5 decent backs on the team right now.
We're going to have to cut somebody.
Yeah, we're going to cut a decent back.
Yeah. And they ain't going to get on the practice squad like they usually do.
Right, and we're going to cut really a high draft pick wide receiver too, I believe. You know what I'm saying? One of those high draft picks going to get cut.
Well, I'm going to tell you who might get cut is Ben Sinnott. If he don't get his act together, he's gonna
another one.
Because I like Yankov better than I like Sinnott at this point.
Yankov gives you some special team stuff.
Yankov special teams, he can run H-back. Yankov got a little flex to him, but Sinnott, and
right now Sinnott is pretty good blocking tight end, but we didn't draft him to be a blocking tight end. We got a good blocking tight end.
We got a good blocking tight end who can catch. You know what I'm saying? We need to.
I'm gonna ask you this though, Deacon, before how sometimes we jump off topic.
We pick up somebody anyway, so
is Williams going to be that second receiver for us, or he's going to be another person that we're trying out for slot? We got like 5 slot receivers on the team.
Well, I think because of the offense we're running, I don't think he's just going to be in a slot. He might be in a motion. He might be doing a couple things. So. He might not be the number 2 wide receiver, but he may end up catching number 2 wide receiver balls. You know what I mean? Check downs and all that stuff, slots, not corners.
He does look like he does look like he can run a route. He's a hand catcher. I like the fact that he's a hand catcher. Yeah, and he runs great routes. He separates.
He's solid. He's just
solid. He's just not that classic 6'2", 6'3".
Yeah, he doesn't show number 1 wide receiver because of his size.
I'm gonna say this: Clemson's quarterbacking was terrible.
Yeah, but Clemson's quarterback didn't make him run a 4.5. So there's that.
I had him running a 4.4 at his pro day.
4.49?
It was like 4.46 or something like that.
Well, that's
his pro day.
And it really doesn't. It's just all the way you run your patterns. He's not a speedster. He's not going to outrun you down the field. But he's not. If he's quick and coming out of his breaks,
Right.
Then that's how you separate.
He's not taking the top off the
no, he's not taking
the zone.
That's
not him.
That's Terry Giuliani's job.
Yeah, well, I've been watching Brown with Jayden. He's been hanging out with Jayden all summer. All spring. Yeah. And Brown looks really, really good. Have you watching them practice together online?
Listen, I watch.
It's
Brown.
nobody checking him though. He look good though.
He always looks good in practice.
He look good. He's a practice guy, but that boy look good practicing.
Let's go.
Right, what you think about this guy from Tennessee? You should know him.
147, Joshua Joseph. Now listen, I will say this about Joseph. He has a high motor. He's aggressive and he tries. He's long. They say he got the wingspan of a forward or something in the NBA, but he's not the most polished. He doesn't have like a series of moves, but his arms are really long, so he can keep the tackle off of him. You know what I mean? If he's strong enough, he's gonna go around the edge. He's not an edge setter. He's gonna rush the passes. So he's not gonna be a number one. He's gonna be a package rusher. But I think that he's good enough to hold off when he's in there. You know what I'm saying? To not be a mark when he gets in the game. Nobody's just gonna run at him because he's but he's really he's thin. He's not like these guys coming out in the first and second round. So he's a little thinner and he doesn't have as many moves, but that's coaching, right? They got to coach him up. He will make the team. He's good enough to make the team, but it's just a matter of him. They coaching him up to the NFL level. Right now, he's not there, but I think
is he a practice squad guy for this first year?
No, he's going to be on the team. I think he's going to be in rotation. I don't think he's like a throw.
You feel like he can contribute to the team?
I think he can contribute as far as rotational. I'm not saying he's going to get like 5 sacks and 30 tackles and nothing like that, but what I'm saying is when he's in the game, he's not going to be a liability. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
So he's going to be okay.
Right. Well, I mean, it was a center at that time period I liked. It was a center. I forgot where he was from. He was like the third best center. They could have picked him up. I guess they didn't like him. They picked up this guy.
They might like Wiley, man. I'm not Wiley, but Allegretti.
Nah,
they might like Allegretti, and they, like I said, they were practicing Coleman at center. So you never know.
That's what I heard. They had Coleman practice at center. I heard they probably.
You never know, man. Centers are hard, and I think since Jaden's going to be picking up more of the calls at the line.
Yeah, I heard that.
Protection calls, and because he's not, in shotgun, he's going to be able to do that on the line. Right. So I think. I don't know. We'll see, man. I thought they should have picked up a center, and they did. But I thought, maybe the third round would be that point. But then they could have, a couple.
That was fifth round. That was fifth round, wasn't it?
No, it's third round. No, yeah, that was third pick.
The third pick, but that was fifth round. Yeah, fifth round. Yeah, I just saw a center that I liked. I forgot what team he was on. There, somebody else picked him right after that, and I thought they should have picked. But I figured, you probably seen this guy play. I watched his highlight. I saw he had like you said, he has the outside move. That's his whole thing is the outside move. Mm-hmm. He doesn't have no spin move or nothing like that. He dips his shoulder a little bit, comes around the corner.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying about Brazel, because I see him all the time. I know what he can and can't do. You know what I mean?
Right.
I just thought he would be a good fit here.
Right.
But they were looking for possession receiver. They were looking for somebody.
Yeah, this guy Williams is more of possession receiver. Yeah. What about the running back here?
Keatron Allen, big guy. Keatron Allen,
6th round pick.
Yeah, what surprised me is that they said he was the running back with the most yards at Penn State.
Yeah.
So he played 4 years, but still, there's been a couple of nice running backs coming out of Penn State.
Well, the best one is the dude playing for Philadelphia right now. He came from Penn State. You know what I'm saying?
But they didn't play together. But
he played 3 years at Penn State.
But what do you think? We have a heavy running back room right now. We got like 5.
Well, this is the guy out of all the backs you have. I feel like could be our short yardage back. Mm-hmm. This is the guy I feel like that can handle a heavy load. He more so than even Bill. I feel like Bill can wear thin a little bit after a while. He can't play. He can't just run 10 times in a row. You know what I'm saying?
He's not a bell cow.
I think this guy has more bell cow about him. He's not a home run hitter, but he's more like Robinson. What was the dude we had? I think his name was Robinson. Went to the 40, and they can get you 3 and 4 yards, and and this guy got good vision too. I like this guy's vision.
If you look at his tape, he has good feet.
He has good feet and good vision. He just don't have no speed.
He's not the fastest guy in the world.
He don't have no speed. Yeah, he just don't have no
speed.
He's
gonna bring some weight with him when you want to hit him. So
he puts the shoulder down. He gets you 2 or 3 yards too. He goes that joker. So I think this be more like I said, Gibbs and Montgomery of Detroit. This guy's the Montgomery, more like the Montgomery side, where Bill is more like the Gibbs side with the speed. We know Bill can take it 60. We've seen Bill do it a couple times, take it 60. He got that type of speed. This guy has the more power. This guy finds the hole. He has really good feet and good vision. So he's going to hit the hole. This guy's going to hit the hole.
We have a guy like that. We picked up a guy like that.
Well, the other guy who picked up from Cleveland can do that too.
Like
I said, we have a lot of this guy's in the same realm. Not a super back, but a good back. You know what I'm saying? And I think this guy's going to make the team, or at least be on the practice squad.
No, I think he's going to make the team. I think they'll end up cutting Love.
Not Love. We don't have Love on our team.
Huh?
You talking about Love? Love
the last was it Love? Who's the last running back we picked up? So we looked it up. We back. Hey, Jeremy Ford is who I was talking about. Jeremy Ford.
Yeah, Jeremy Ford. Yep.
So it is what it is, though. I mean, he was the last one.
We are cutting somebody at the running back position.
Last one, first one fired. That's how I go. Jeremy Ford.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to our next guy, man. We had we finally picked up a center, Matt Gublin. Don't have any idea about this guy. Actually, I wouldn't even know how to check on a center, man, because a center, it's not just about what you see; it's about the calls that he makes and how he lines up the line. You know what I mean? So it's not always about just the blocking; it's more about his cerebral and figuring out whether he knows how to pick up. How to call offensive NFL offensive blocking schemes, you know what I mean? That type of thing. Knowing what you see and being able to call it out to the line within a certain amount of time, because that's all you got. So
this guy was a 4-year starter for Michigan. I saw little clips on him from the Commanders' ex tight end, 4-year starter. Most people had him as like the number 6, number 5, or 6th center in the draft this year. He's 209. He's trying out for the team. At this point, you're trying out for the team. He's trying out for the team at the 6th round.
He's 209.
No, he's 20. He was the 209th.
209th. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, he's 300 pounds. He's 300 pounds.
He's 6'3". You got to start at 300. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He's 6'3", 300 pounds. I think that he's on the shorter side for a center, but that's not bad. 6'3",
well, for a center, you don't need to be that tall.
Yeah.
But you're an anchor at center.
At draft pick 209, 6th round 209, you're trying out for the team, homie. You're trying. You're not a guaranteed spot. You don't have a guaranteed spot. So he's trying out for the team.
Speaking of not having a guaranteed spot, I don't know who he's doing it. This quarterback, man. Huh?
Well, anybody's better than the dude that we had that was Jaden's best friend. What's the dude with the pretty dude?
Oh, with the pretty hair?
Yeah, the pretty hair. Anybody's better than him. He can be him.
Well, yeah. I mean, I looked at a couple of his. It means ruckus, but I looked at a couple of his tapes, man. He can throw the ball. He can layer it. You know, he has a nice arm.
He's a pocket quarterback. Isn't he a pocket quarterback?
He's a pocket quarterback. He's not like a wheel and dealer type of guy.
Well, he might be a guy that you have on the practice squad just throwing balls at everybody.
He's a practice squad player. He's the one that you put in when you got to play a pocket passer.
Right. You got to have that on the team.
Yeah, that's what we got. You know, because that's it.
You need at least 5 quarterbacks doing at least 5 quarterbacks during summer. You know what I'm saying? So he's
yeah. You need camp arms too.
Camp arms and stuff. So he's a camp arm. He may be a practice squad guy.
Usually that's a UDFA you bring in as a camp arm though. You don't draft with the number 7 pick.
I didn't get a chance to look at our UDFAs. Anybody interesting in our UDFAs that we bring in?
I haven't really looked that hard. I know we brought in a running back that's supposed to be fast. He was, I think he played for not Akron, but UFC, UCF. I think he played with UCF, Henry or something, Henry Jr. But he's supposed to be fast. I looked at it. I mean, small. He's more like the dude who got hurt for us in the beginning of the year.
Oh yeah, the guy retired.
Yeah, he's more his style of running back. He's not really a between the tackle running back. He's too small for that.
Right.
But if, if you swing him out and get him the ball, he might. He got a couple good moves. He got a dead leg like Krosky Merritt, but we'll see. I mean, like I said, we just picking up players at this point.
Those guys are just. I heard they picked up a guy. They had a local draft, and they picked up a guy around here, like a.
They did, yeah. They picked. He came to one of the practices or something like trials.
Trials, yeah. They picked up a local guy. People trying out for the team. I mean, it's okay. Try out. I personally think that Burke, that
Treylon,
right now, yeah, Trayvon.
That's your number 2. Burke. Yeah, Treylon Burke. That's your number 2 right now, big guy.
Huh?
That's your number 2 wide receiver right now.
I think so. Reason why I say that because he was a number 1 pick for Tennessee.
High number 1.
Huh?
He was a high number 1.
He was a high number 1. He has the pedigree. He has the athletic ability. You gotta teach him how to run routes. He doesn't run good routes. You know what I'm saying?
But he hasn't had a chance to learn either because he's been hurt.
He's been hurt, so
that's
he
why
has to stay healthy.
Available.
He has to stay healthy.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not a big believer in Ayuk. They've been talking about Jaden's best, friend Ayuk. He hasn't played in 3 years. He is what he is. He sounds like he's like a little bit of a mental case at this particular point.
He can try out.
Yeah, he can try out. If he gets cut, if they cut him, he can try out for the team.
Yeah, I'm not trading for him. I'm not doing anything special. Bring his ass into camp. And
I'd rather have McCaffrey try out for that position.
They say he was looking chunky getting off the plane.
Yeah, I'd rather have
just not in shape.
I'd rather have McCaffrey heal the shoulder and try out for that position. Lane,
I'd rather bring the ball back.
Who?
Debo. I'd rather bring Debo back.
Man, Debo's a gadget guy, man. He's not.
What do you think? I mean, listen, Debo is not a number 1 wide receiver. He's a good number 3 wide receiver. You put him in the game, you put him in a slide. Or
Debo only can give you 5 games. He'll get hurt. He gives you 5 games and he done.
Listen, $1 million, 5 games. It is what it is. But let's get out of here, man. We've been on here bull crapping long enough, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Big Al. Tracy, next time, homie.
Next time, Tracy. Hey, let's give a special shout out to Monty Coleman.
Monty Coleman passed away, man.
Passed away. Rest in power, Monty Coleman.
People don't remember how Monty Coleman was Sonny Styles.
Yes, he was.
Before Sonny Styles.
Yes, he
Monty
was.
Coleman was one of those freak athletes, man, that were around with us.
51. Yes. Yeah.
So, man, if
anybody shout out to his family. I was a big fan of Monty Coleman. Man. I got a chance to meet him at Carlisle in the 80s when I was in high school. Great guy, man. Nice guy, man. Like I said, rest in power, man. Monty Coleman.
Let's go back and watch some tape on that fella, man. Go ahead and watch because you're gonna enjoy yourself.
3-time Super Bowl champion.
3 times.
Yes, sir.
All right, big guys, let's get out of here, man. Hey.